Hello friends, in this video we are going to create Next.js 16 project and we are going to install HeroUI version 3 which is in beta. So let's get started. So if I go to Google and search for Next.js and if I click on this website and if I click on get started, so here if I click on installation, okay, so this is the installation guide. So we are going to use npm. So let's click on npm and let's open Visual Studio Code and let's go to desktop, okay, because I'm going to create the project on my desktop. So let me just copy this and I'm going to change the name of my project. Here it is written my app. Instead, I'm going to write something else. And here this dash dash yes means skip prompt using save preferences or default. Okay, so we are going to use this default setup instead of picking it one by one. Okay, and if you don't want to uh, use the default setup, then just remove this dash dash yes and you can select individually what you want. Like in the default setup, TypeScript is by default. If you want JavaScript, so you can just skip this. Okay, dash dash yes, but I'm going to use this and here I'm going to change the name of my app to Next.js, let's say 16 hyphen hero UI 3. Okay, and let's hit enter. So it will create this folder on my desktop. So here as you can see it is now installing the dev dependency which is tailwind ESLint. Okay, so everything that's going to be installed by default. So this is done. Okay, so now I am going to open the folder which is on my desktop. So it is going to be Next 16 and HeroUI. So let's select the folder. So here are all the files and let me just open the terminal and here I'm going to say npm run dev, hit enter. So now my application will be running on localhost 3000. So as you can see, this is the Next.js project. Now I want to install HeroUI. So let's search HeroUI. And this is the first link which we want to click on. Let's click on get started. And here it is introduction. And if I click on installation, so here as you can see, this is the version 2.8.7 and here it says depreciation notice, HeroUI version 2 will be depreciated soon. We recommend to use HeroUI version 3 for the new projects. So let's click on this and this is the HeroUI version 3. So if I click on docs, so here as you can see, this is the beta version. Okay, so here if I click on releases, so here it will show all the releases like alpha, it was alpha then beta, and it is like alpha 3.35 it went, but here beta.3, I don't know how many betas uh, they will create, like after 3 it will be 4 5 6, I don't know. As per my recording it is 0.3, maybe in the coming up months it will be like 4 5, or maybe there'll be a release version. Okay, so this beta.3 has been released on December 19 2025. So this is January, so maybe in the coming months they might uh, come up with a new version or maybe a stable version. Okay, so let's go to getting started, and here we want to install HeroUI. So let's click on quick start and here it says that the requirement should be React 19 plus. Okay, so and Tailwind CSS4, so which we already have. Okay, and here it says install HeroUI with the required dependencies. So let's copy this. This is a beta version. Okay, so let me just stop this terminal by pressing Ctrl C. Okay, let's clear this and I'm going to paste the command which we have copied. And what else? So inside source and global CSS, here we have import tailwind, and after import tailwind we need this hero UI. So let me just copy and I'm going to paste it here. Then what else? Let's copy this button, and we are going to, okay, this is done now. So we have copied the button. So let's go to page.js and let me just close this and let me remove all the div, and here I'm going to paste the button. So we need to import the button as well. So let me just import, let's copy this, okay, and I'm going to paste it here, okay, and let's do npm run dev. Okay, so let's go back here, refresh. So as you can see, I'm getting the button uh, from hero UI. Okay, so let's try. This was the default button. So where is the components? Okay, here it is, buttons, and we have this variant. Okay, so let's uh, expand this. Let me just copy the variant of secondary, and let me just remove this, and let's go back and see. So here, as you can see, we have the secondary button now. So we have successfully installed Next.js project. Okay, we have created the Next.js 16 project, and we have also installed, I think, Hero UI. Okay, so this is done. Let's go back to package. I just doubt one thing, that why it did not install .tsx, because TypeScript was default, right? So here what I can see is I have done dash dash yes, but I'm just not sure why this TypeScript has not generated. Okay, so I don't know why this happened. So what I can do is we can just try, let me just close this and let's open one more window. Just out of curiosity, I just want to create one more setup. Okay, so desktop, and let me just go back and let's copy this, and this time I'm going to name this as my Next.js. Okay, let me just keep this, and here I'm going to say yes. Okay, hit enter. I'm just wanted to know why the TypeScript has not been installed. Here also it is not saying TypeScript. Next.js. Or maybe we can just remove this dash dash yes, and we can try it. I don't want my students to make a mistake, okay, while creating the project. So that is the reason I have created one more project. So let's open the folder. Now it is done. So let's go to desktop, and where it is, my Next.js. Let me just, okay, still it is created .js file. I don't know why. Let me just open a new window. It should not happen, right? Because this is the Next.js. And if you click, if you say dash dash yes, then it should prefer the default version, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's try one more time. This is the last time I'm going to try it, but this time I'm going to remove the dash dash yes. Okay, so let's go back, copy this, and now instead of yes, I'm going to here I'm going to say next 16 Next.js HeroUI. Okay, and let's hit enter. So it will say default. Okay, here it is giving yes, use recommended default. So here, as you can see, we have this TypeScript. Okay, so if you want to customize, you can customize, or maybe you can just say use recommended. Okay, let me just click on this. So now it will, okay, so now it will create all the TypeScript also. So guys, don't use dash yes. Okay, instead just use the latest and the name of the project, and it will give you the options. Okay, so this time this will be fine. But yeah, if you want to create the JS, you can don't use the default. Instead, you can just customize your options. Okay, so next hero UI, and here as you can see, we have this tsx file now. So yeah, so I think I hope you understood. Maybe we can try one more time, but this time I'm going to use the customize option. So let's try that also, because now I'm finding it interesting. So let me just remove this, and my app, my next hero app. Okay, hit enter, and this time I'm going to customize it. Okay, I'm not going to use the default one. I'm going to say customize. So it is saying me, would you like TypeScript? So if you don't want TypeScript, so just click no. If you want TypeScript, you can just click yes. So in this project, I'm just saying yes. ESLint, yes, of course. React compiler, no, we don't want. Tailwind, yes, we want. This we don't want. And would you like to use app router? Yes. This we can keep it no. So similarly, we can do it in this way also. If you don't want TypeScript, you can just say no. So let's let it finish. Okay, so I mean, so then we can just complete the video also. This is done. Let me just open the folder, desktop, my next hero app. Yeah, so if I go to app, okay, so our tsx files are created. Okay, so yes, so this way you can do it. And the hero UI, I have already shown you how to install this. Okay, install this. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.